Alright guys, so today I'm going to be telling you about gorilla tag's most important skill. Now, there are many skills in gorilla tag such as wall running, wall climbing, pinch climbing, and branching. But none of those even come close to this skill. This skill is by far the most important. If you didn't have this skill, you will not be good at this game. This skill is simply known as game sense. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is game sense? Well, game sense is pretty much knowing what to do on running and what to do on tagging. Pretty much, say I was on this wall right here, okay? So I was on this wall. And say there was a tagger right there, and a tagger behind me. This is where game sense comes in. A tagger's there, and a tagger's there. I'm now cornered. I can't go forward because they'll get the cutoff there, and I can't go backward because they'll get the cutoff there. This is where game sense happens. So, you stay straight. Once you get here, this guy will probably be jumping. This guy behind you will probably be waiting back there in case you jump off the wall. So what do you do here? Well, it's pretty simple. You hit down, okay? That sends that guy over onto that wall, and that guy's gonna probably jump off and act like you think you're gonna jump off the wall, but when you really don't. So, now that that guy's up there, he's gonna try to turn around and come back above you, and then pretty much you'd go below him. And then you're home free. So that's just a small example of game sense. Now, how to get game sense? Game sense, really, you just have to use your head. Now, I've been using my head in a competitive manner since I was 5. I'm not going to tell you why, because that gives stuff about my personal life, but I've been using my head since I was 5 in a competitive way to know what to do in what situation. I can anticipate things about 2 seconds before they happen, which is a really, really, really good skill. So, use your head when you play. Think before you act. Game sense is also on tagging, because you can tag. If you have really good game sense on tagging, you can predict where the person is going before they go there. So, that's game sense. Now, you might be wondering, why is this the most important skill? Well, it's pretty obvious actually. If you only played in a skill manner without having game sense, you'd be really good, right? But as soon as you go against somebody who knows how to tag with game sense, then how are you supposed to run from him? Because if you have no game sense, then you can't really run from anybody. So say you're running like this, okay? Just on that wall. And there's a tagger here. There's a tagger on that branch. Well, what do? Obviously, you don't want to turn around because the person's up there, plus he has high ground. So, since he's above, you obviously want to try to go to this side, because that's be the smart thing to do. If you go for that wall, he's just going to jump down on top of you where you can't see him and tag you. So, in this, I'd go here, the person be on that wall, and I'd probably do a little cut back and go above. But I can't go too far back or else the person behind me will tag me. So, cut back, and then that guy will probably jump on the wall there, so you have to outrun him like this. And then ta-da. That's another example of game sense. Now, another way to practice it is pretty much when you're running, make sure to look back behind you. So say I was running right here, I'd turn around, see the taggers, and then that's where you know if you'd be free to go somewhere. Because if I didn't look back right here, I wouldn't know there was a tagger up there. So whenever you run, whenever you're in the air for longer than a second, look back. Just like that. And just look. 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 Look back every time you're in the air you can. It's really useful. And that's how you know to not accidentally run into lava monkeys. And that's why that's gorilla tag's most important skill. Now, if you guys would like or have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll reply. But that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this was informational. Hope this helped you guys get better at the game. So, see you guys. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.